Morning all, tcDetects back out again. We are on a club dig today, first of the year. I'm out with UK Metal Detecting Days. That's UKMDD, Stephen and Deborah's group, great group. Out near Selby. Looks like we have some, I'm not sure this has been recently harvested. It looks like it's maybe been left over winter, which some of my farmers tend to do as well. But yeah, so we're out today. Looks like we've got this big field, and Stephen said there's another one as well. So our bull could do with a plough, but hey, can't have everything. Looks nice and easy to detect on. Nice sandy soil, pretty dry as well. And we're out with the Rutus Versa today, of course. Glad I brought that. I was contemplating bringing the 700. Not that there's anything wrong with 700, obviously, but I think the Rutus is better on arable than the 700. So yeah, so we're going to head that way, crack on, see what we find on the first club dig of the season. Off we go. Thanks as always for watching tcDetects, and as I mentioned, and I will keep mentioning in all the videos now, please sign up to the Metal Detecting newsletter at metaldetectingnews.co.uk. Thank you very much. Bye.
Right, today we've got this lovely field here. Please remove all your scrap. Start off, we've got a bucket in each field and there's a bucket on lane.
So first signal, 7069, some scratch. See what it is. Out down here somewhere. And we have what looks like, I thought it was a key, but not a key, or is it? It's got a 25 on it. Whatever it is was 25 of something. Next signal is down here. Very solid 53. See what that is. Still in the 50s in that bit of the clod. For the first roundy thing, but no, not quite. And almost inevitable tcDetects video, obviously, we have a 4-holer. First 4-holer, first button of the day. About 5th hole now, something like that. 3rd 4-hole button. I'm not going to keep recording them, but I suspect this field has been conditioned back in the past by having textiles added to it. Yep, another 4-holer. This is the field I'm in, one of 2 large fields. This isn't the one I filmed the intro in. Most people have stayed in that one to start, but a few souls have crossed the road and come into this rather huge field that seems to go on forever down there. I wonder if they're all finding buttons like this. A few more 4-holers, I think we're up to 6 now. And now somewhere down here with an 11. So it shouldn't be a 4-holer because they're all coming up in the 30s. But it does look like, well, it's not a whole 4-holer. We have a thin slither of looks like copper. Nothing super interesting or identifiable about that one, I'm afraid. So got a signal down here, it was in the 60s. I think I can see the corner of something there. Just see. Yeah, Looks like another 4-holer, but it might be a button. Sorry, it might be a different button, or it might be a coin, because it was 60 rather than the mid-30s that all 4-holers have been at. And we do have a little coin, and the little coin is it's George the George the 6th. Is that sixpence? We got a bit of silver. Looks like it, doesn't it? 1942 sixpence. Oh, nice. Not bad for the first coin of the day, is it? A little bit of silver. Yeah. So, not any more 4-holers, but we do have another button, but it's a livery button with a bird on it. Does that make it RAF? I think so. Yeah, there you go. Nice little livery button. So, I started all the way down there in that bottom corner. Done a little bit over here, and I'm walking that way. You can see how big this field is. There's one guy up ahead of me over there. It's like a marshal, actually. But I'm going to head around these trees and that way, and then I'm going to zigzag. I think I'm going to stay in this field because it's well, it's huge and no one's in it yet. Wind turbine isn't on, which is helpful, and I just had another button, but this one isn't a 4-holer. It's a little one with the shank intact. It looks to have some age to it. Not sure I'm going to be able to identify anything of it, but it does look like an older button. Right, that way, off we go. So this one is somewhere flicked out, I think. Just here on the wall. Not sure if that flicked out or is on the wall, but signal seems to be here. It was in the 60s, decent line. Yep, the round thing. Oh, that's funny. Looks like the other round thing is another sixpence. This one 19. Is that George? Yep, George 5th again. 6th again. George the 6th, silver sixpence, 1945 this time. Double silver, and the same coin, 3 years apart. Nowhere near where I found the other one. That's all the way down there. But yeah, that's 2 silver sixpences now for the Versa this morning. I'm glad I came on this club dig, doing alright, and that's what, 2 weeks on the trot there. Versa had silver. Last week it was that military cross thing. The 1945 silver sixpence came from just down here. I'm doing a circle around this tree, sort of in the theory that back in the past when people were working in the fields they would shelter under trees when it was raining. So I'm going to do a circle, or continue to do the circle around this tree, see if we find anything else. Some more trees further up, so I'm going to head that way as well. But yeah, nice to see my theory about sitting under trees seems to be the case, at least with that sixpence. So next up from down there is in the 20s, and despite what looks like an attempt to put hallmarks on the back, it's clearly not actually silver. Maybe it was silver plated at some point, but it looks like the end of a spoon handle, little teaspoon maybe. So this one was down there, it's about 3 inches down, decent signal. Saw it sort of that side on originally, thought wrong brooch, something like that, fib, but I'm not sure now. I suspect it was like out to there, but that bit, what was that bit on? Something going that way. Anybody got any ideas what this little thing, or part of a thing, may have been? Roman, not Roman, something else entirely? Please put it in the comments and let me know. There's something a little bit unusual and different. Looks like a hemwork. Pretty sure it is a hemwork, but seems to have little decorative dimples on, which is unusual because normally hemworks are pretty plain. They have a very functional role, hidden in hems, keep hems from flying around. This one seems to have been decorated, partly at least. Interesting, and looks like it's some age to it as well by size of it and condition. Nice. Next up is this little item. I don't think there's any age to it, but clearly served a purpose. For some reason I think I know why the shape seems familiar, but I can't remember what it is. Anybody got any clues? Please put it in the comments. And next up, I think, is a surface finder because I can just see the top of something here. We have another button, obviously, but at least it's not a 4-holer, of which we are in easy into 20 now. It's another button, but not a 4-holer, at least. And next up, down here, about 3 inches down, we have another button. But this one, it could be a livery button, but just in the shape of it, and the stars motif around it. Is that a police button maybe? A police uniform? I mean, if this has been shoddy manured in the past, which is my suspicion, then I guess all police uniforms are just as likely to be in here as normal clothes or military clothes. But there you go, another interesting button. And heading back towards the car for lunch. And another signal, decent, very decent 57. And we have another hemwork, second of the day. This one isn't decorated, just a plain hemwork, but you can see same size, shape, 2 holes in the middle, hemwork, lead, like the other one, but this one, like I said, undecorated, so a normal one. Right, let's go and get some food.